tires are the things on your car that make contact with the road. The tires are the things on your car that make contact with the road. The tires are the things on your car that make contact with the road. The car is the thing on the road that takes you back to your abode.
Good morning from Shenandoah National Park. At least for the moment. Today is a travel day. We used to love them, didn't we, Bruno? We used to love travel days. It was like a new adventure, going to a new place, seeing what was around the next bend. But now that we have a baby, I dread the travel days. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to be negative, but I want to be totally upfront. Travel days are just more stressful because we're worried about his schedule, his sleeps, and especially the heat because it's the middle of summer in the United States and we don't have air conditioning in the bus. So we've been keeping travel days to a minimum, which is why we were in Shenandoah National Park for exactly 30 nights. But it's time to go. I have to keep reminding myself that we've only been on the road for a little over 2 months and Phoenix is like 6.5 months old, so things will get better as time goes on. They'll get easier, I think. So anyway, we're heading south from Shenandoah National Park today toward Asheville, North Carolina. This is probably going to be more of a transit trip for us. Between here and Asheville, we might not stop for too long anywhere. So I thought that it would be interesting if I take you all with us. Maybe it'll keep me on my best behavior. Okay, so here we go.
Inch by inch by, foot by foot by, step by mile. We're taking it inch by foot till we find ourselves in the wild. We're starting down south and heading up north, following the path of spring. And with every step, the leaves turn green and the whippoorwills start to sing. And they're singing inch by, foot by, step by mile. And we're taking it inch by, foot till we find ourselves in the wild.
Hey everybody, we just left it's in 1 mile, Bruno. We just left the grocery store and we decided to not eat lunch there because it was starting to get hot and Phoenix was getting tired. We wanted to put him down for a nap. He's whining / crying in the back in his car seat till he falls asleep. I'm eating a sandwich on the road, which we like never do, but now that we have a baby, anything goes. So I've got a little V8 juice, got some mini apples that we took from the tree at the campground in Shenandoah National Park, and I'm just gonna eat that. So I better pay attention to the road because otherwise I'm gonna miss our exit. Why are you crying? Huh? Why are you crying? Hi. Now you're smiling. Oh, but kind of crying. Okay, let me get you out of there, buddy. Papa is taking a little nap. I think we're at like mile 30 of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and Phoenix was crying a little bit, so we had to stop, changed his diaper. I said, Bruno, go take a nap, because he likes his afternoon nap, especially on driving days. So Phoenix and I are gonna just wander around. There are overlooks like everywhere along this parkway. I'm so surprised. There are more of them on the parkway than in Shenandoah National Park. So we just stopped at one of them. It looks like there's a little waterfall, so I guess Phoenix and I are gonna go explore it. We just picked this overlook completely randomly, but I guess a little section of an old railroad that was used for logging has been reconstructed here. Ah. Look. There's the railroad. And there's a little waterfall.
In the Big Rock Candy Mountain, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the butterscotch grows on bushes and you can sleep out every night, where the boxcars all are empty and the sun shines every day on the birds and the bees and the peppermint trees, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Hello, hello the world. Hello the planet Earth.
Let's go and see what the view looks like on day one of the Pacific Crest Trail, Blue Ridge Parkway.
Full of fruit and the barns are full of hay. Oh, I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the rain don't fall and the wind don't blow, in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. In the Big Rock Candy Mountain, you never change your socks, and the little streams of chocolate drops come a-trickling down the rocks. Your birthday comes round once a week, and it's summer all year long. There's a lake of stew and marmalade too. You can paddle all around it in a big canoe in the Big Rock Candy Mountain.
So we made it to our campground for the night. Phoenix is in bed asleep. And so now Bruno and I have a frozen pizza meal, vegan pizza for me, because when you're tired and you've driven all day, the last thing you want to do is cook. A little bit of vino. We earned it, right, Bruno? Hold on, don't drop my pizza. Good morning from the Peaks of Otter Campground at mile 86 on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's day 2 of driving today, but it's not day 2 since we left. We actually ended up spending 3 nights at this campground. I get the feeling that the Blue Ridge Parkway is not going to be as much of a transit as I thought, because it's like really interesting and there's lots to see and do. Oh, there's Bruno. Ouchie! There you go. Yeah, so we took 2 days off. One just kind of to rest and recover, which is always a good idea to do. And yesterday was to do an interesting hike around here. Hike to the summit of the mountain that's behind the campground. So that was great. But now today we're well rested and it's time to go. I'm glad that we took those couple days off, because today is probably going to be a difficult day, right? I mean, oops, there we go. We've got breakfast time. We've got to go to Roanoke and do laundry, because we have to wash Phoenix's cloth diapers, and so we got to do groceries as well, and it's going to be like 32 or 3 degrees down in the city. So we're gonna try to do that as quickly as we can so that we don't overheat our bus. And then we have like 150 kilometers of mountain driving to do. Then we arrive at the next campground on a Friday evening without reservations. So I'm crossing my fingers that there's room at the campground at the end of the day when we're tired. And I'm crossing my fingers that it's not too hot in the city when we do our errands. Right, Phoenix? Okay, time to eat breakfast. See you later.
1, 2, 3. Well, he takes his showers under waterfalls, wears oversized, overworn overalls, long underwear underneath. He's got the Cumberland Gap between his 2 front teeth. Get out the way, here comes Willie. He's proud to be a banjo-picking hillbilly. He wouldn't have it any other way. He'll be running through the hills until his beard turns.
Downtown Roanoke, getting some groceries. Bruno and Phoenix were gonna come with me to like the historic Roanoke produce market, just because we like that kind of thing, but it's pretty hot and we ended up parking under a railroad track and it looks kind of sketchy, so Bruno decided it was best if he stay in the vehicle. So I'm gonna quickly go and get some local fruit and veggies and then laundry.
Well, that old Willie's a fine old man. He washes his face in a frying pan. He went out to milk and he didn't know how, so he milked the goose instead of the cow. Get out the way, here comes Willie. He's proud to be a banjo-picking hillbilly. He wouldn't have it any other way. He'll be running through the hills until his beard turns gray. String it, swing it, get out the fiddle and wing it.
How are you feeling, Bruno?
Hot, a little bit tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely hot and tired because we have been on the road for like 7 hours. We were in town for 4 of them. It was super hot. We had to do laundry.
It was tropical.
Tropical. We had to do laundry and groceries, and now we still have about 20 or 25 more kilometers till the campground, but we needed to do a little stop for nursing, diaper, and stopping the crying. I think Phoenix's car seat naps are getting shorter and shorter. You having fun? You want to catch the phone, huh? We made it to Rocky Knob Campground at mile 167 of the parkway. The Blue Ridge Parkway is a lot more interesting than I expected, and so I kind of think that we're definitely not doing a transit. We're going to spend a couple of days here, visit the things that there are to see, then there's more things down the line. I hope that you enjoyed following us along on 2 days of road trip driving along the Blue Ridge Parkway.